Hello guys and welcome to another unboxing and review video, and today we're taking a look at the Clone Pilot from Attack of the Clone 20th Anniversary Edition. Guys, I want to give a huge shout out to my friend Hato's Hotline for the amazing deal. Now, if you want to get this one or any other collectibles, make sure you check out Comic Concepts. I put the link in the description below. Also, don't forget to use the code ComicConcepts10 and you can save 10% store-wide. Alright guys, enough with the talking, let's start with the unboxing. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright guys, and here we have the front cover here. You can see the Clone Pilot there. This is the back of the box with all the corrosive warning. Small pieces, do not eat it. Now, previously, as shown in the Clone Trooper, this is a cover because we have a very nice art box here. You can see the window there. Of course, the Clone Trooper is in there. You can see the logo here, Attack of the Clones Star Wars. Now this is the side of the box with a nice picture of the Clone Pilot there. Now this is the back of the box with more information and of course more warnings. You can see that there. And last but not least, we have the other side of the box with the Star Wars logo and of course the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones. Now let me take the figure out so you guys can see pretty much how you'll see it in the packaging. And the first thing is a brand new smell of a Hot Toys. And here we have the figure, guys. Let me tell you, this thing looks very nice. Obviously it has the plastic, it is brand new, but don't worry, I'm gonna take everything out for you. Alright guys, enough with this. Now let's take a closer look at the accessories. And here we have all the accessories, guys. As you can see, we have the base, we have the blaster, a pistol, a few hands, we have the binoculars, a couple of bombs, and of course we have an additional head sculpt or helmet. Now taking a closer look at the helmet, you can see the details on this thing. I really like this with this yellow and weathering throughout the helmet. Now this thing here, you can connect it to the chest, so that looks pretty cool. This is the back, more weathering. You can see those holes there because there's spec in the front of the figure, and don't worry, I'm gonna show you that, and that's pretty much it. Alright guys, enough with the accessories, let's take a look at the figure. And here we have the Clone Pilot, guys, and let me tell you, this thing looks really nice. The weathering throughout the figure is well done. Now let me my tape and see how tall this figure actually is. And the Clone Pilot is about 12 inches tall. Alright guys, so now let's take a closer look at the details on the figure, because let me tell you, it has a lot. Now taking a closer look at the figure here, you can see the paint application on the helmet looking really nice with this yellow and gray color. A lot of weathering, so that's something that I really like. You can see those cables connected on the top of the helmet. This is the other side, and of course the top of the helmet. It does look very nice. Now the chest, you can see this control panel, which is very similar to the other head sculpt, and don't worry, I'm going to show you with the other head sculpt, helmet, whatever you want to call it. Now this is the gauntlet here with more details, and of course the front, you can see the nice detail on the belt, and of course the other side of the armor with more weathering, so that's a huge plus. Now underneath we have the legs, and you can see more details going on the armor there, or the suit, whatever you want to call it. More weathering on the shoes, so that's good. Same as the bottom of the feet, so that's nice. Very good attention to detail. Now this is the side, you can see more details on the chin guards there, and of course the back of the figure, and yes, the booty, and more details on the belt. I kind of like that little thingy in the back of the belt, and of course the back of the figure looks fantastic. Now for the articulation, you can move the head up and down this much, and to the sides this much. It's a ball peg, so not bad. You can move the arm about that much, forward for about this much, and back for about this much. Not bad. Then you can bend the elbows for about this much, and the peg articulation on the hands, so very standard. Now for the torso, because of the armor, you have a little bit of limitation, but you still can do really good poses. You can do a split, you can do swivel here, you can lift it forward for about this much, and back for about this much. And let me tell you, this is ratchet joints. You can bend the knee for about this much and some peg articulation on the feet. So articulation wise, I'm very happy with this. Now let me show you the other helmet here, and let me tell you, it looks very nice. You can connect the front panel in the chest, so that's good. It looks very nice. You can see the weathering going on the side of the helmet, and the same as the back. Really like this design. You can see the side with this gray in the middle, and of course the yellow piece there, and that's basically it. Now proportion wise, it is really cool. I mean, you can tell this is the front, this is the back, and that's pretty much it. All right guys, so now let's do some poses here. So we're gonna start very easy, and of course he has the blaster pointing to the horizon, trying to I guess lead the way. So it is a very easy pose. Now one thing that I discovered with these troopers is the articulation. I mean, all of them are really nice, and this one is definitely no exception. Then we have this second pose here. He's holding the detonator or bomb or whatever you want to call it, and this helmet looks fantastic. I think this is my favorite, at least to me. So you can see him holding the blaster, and that's pretty much it for this simple pose. Now moving on to the third pose here, you can see that this is another simple pose, and it does look really nice. Now he is holding the blaster again. I just wanted to keep all these first three poses with the same helmet, so you guys can see how easy it is to pose, and it does look pretty cool. I mean, this is a very simple one. Yes, if you want to get multiples, by all means you can if you want. So now let's move on to the other pose here. Now he's using the binoculars here, and it is a very cool accessory. Let me tell you, it looks pretty cool. It does have a presence, but obviously you need more, right? I only have one because, you know, I'm not into clone troopers, so I think this one here is good enough for me. And again, you can see the weathering throughout the figure, so that's very cool if you ask me. And last but certainly not least, we have the final pose of the day, and yes, holding the binoculars, some with the other helmet of course, and it does look pretty nice, as you can see there, and of course holding the pistol. So as you can see, I didn't do anything crazy, but all these poses look very simple and very elegant. Alright guys, so now my final thoughts about this figure is actually very positive. Let's start with the likeness. I think this is a really good representation of the pilot trooper as seen in the movie. Now in terms of accessories, you don't have a lot, but I guess the big takeaway is the additional helmet, which looks fantastic. You have the binoculars, you have two weapons, a bunch of hands, and of course the base. Now articulation is really good. You can definitely do really dynamic poses with this figure, so by all means, if you are a clone trooper fan, this is one for you. And because of that, my final score is 9 out of 10. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Also guys, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Manofa Collectibles, TikTok, Manofa Collectibles, and of course our Facebook group, 6 Scale Media. For anything related, 1-scale figures, both links in the description below. And if you have some time, check out these two cool videos. And as always, be well, and see you around in the next video.